the most asked question in my experience as a facilitator, or even speaking at an event, either in person or virtual. One question will just have to be there, and that is technology. I've had parents express their concern about the addictive nature of technology, and its adverse effects is physically, mentally, emotionally on their children. And I say, okay, you know what? Let me just throw this out there. But one thing stands out: technology has come to stay. I think we all have to agree on that. Technology has come to stay, and also helping us to understand that it's not outrightly bad. Technology has provided us with that platform, which we are now living in a global village. We have the world just at the palm of our the palm of our hands. So that is what technology has done for us. And through technology, you are able to hear this, see me, and so. But one thing I want us to understand also, when we look at Daniel chapter 12, verse 4, it speaks of that when the time comes that knowledge will increase. Knowledge will increase. That was a prophecy then, and this is that time we're living at now. So technology also has exposed us to have access to information, to everything. We have ebooks, we can listen to music on the go, we can have assignments, so much so by the reason of the internet. But we still have to speak to that addictive nature, and also those adverse effects also, that because they most of our children now, they have the world at the palm of their hands. They are able to access anything from anywhere, even the ones that are not beneficial to their growth and development, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. They have access to that. So that is the concern for us as parents. And one of the episodes we've done in our Builders Connect will say to fight technology with technology. What does that look like? Fighting technology with technology. It's parents understanding that yes, technology has come to stay. I can't take it away. And also parents themselves understanding how to use technology to curb technology. We have what we call digital wellness. It's like you can pause an app for some certain amount of time, and also we can also be able to regulate the website our children are exposed to. We are also able to not like switch off the internet, but like give them a time frame that between 12 and 2 the internet is free for all. After that, it's not. But these children too, they are smart, they just download movies and things like that. But it's summer for some people right now. For us, it's summer. For some, they are preparing to get into the summer period. So I also want us to understand that as parents, even as we try to understand technology and fight technology with technology, we should not create a vacuum. We should not create a vacuum. What does that look like? What I'm saying when I say we should not create a vacuum is when we take away that technology, when the even if we don't take it away, when we don't have that, the children have access to technology as the way they would have loved to. What are we occupying that space with? What are we occupying that space with? We can say have board games, family time, movie nights, have things around the house that they can work with. There was a time we had this 1,000 piece puzzle that we all have to do for like a month, and it was just there. So have things readily available to have them engage in. And also outdoor activities to get them moving so that they are not living a sedentary life. They are not just seated or lying down on their computers or on their phones or bent over. So, as parents, also, we should be intentionally adventurous and creative about that as well. It might be challenging. You can Google things out, you can help yourself learn, check your community, check what is readily available that you can bring in to the children, to so that everybody is engaged. So I will say that. And another aspect also I want us to explore is helping them to understand the adverse effect, helping them to have those visuals to actually see the adverse effect of technology, how it impacts their brains, how it impacts their focus, how it impacts their mental abilities, how let's say back pain, headaches, and things like that. I remember once like that, I was like doing like a sleeping bedtime routine with a parent, and I'm like, the child was struggling to sleep, and one of the things we did that thank god it worked was, you know what, can you have like a small video clip for this child to watch and let her see the effect of lack of sleep on the brain, lack of sleep, how it negatively affects the brain. And I tell you, the mom came back to say, wow, when we both watched it and I explained to my child that if you don't have enough sleep, this is how it impacts your brain, this is how it impacts your development mentally and physically. So you need to get some sleep, get more sleep. So that helps. So at times also, when we help them to see, depends on your child, how your child learns. When you help them to see and understand that, you know what, this addictive nature you have to technology, to this, how it impacts your eyes, how it impacts your development. So at times when they see that, they are able to connect the dot, that is not just for us to take it away, but it's for us to, we're coming from a place of love, concern, genuine love and concern for them as well, their growth and development and mental well-being. So I would just say, for me, in this, as summer comes up, please, parents, let's be out the more, let's get creative, let's get intentional. And I always ask one question: who bought the phone for the child in the first place? At what age did you expose this child to the phone? I go to the mall and I see like two, three, let's say, no, not two, let's say like 5-year old on the phone, not even connecting with the environment, not connecting with their environment, not so. At times, as parents, let's be mindful also at what age we introduce our children to technology. I know that at times it's like that's our way out. That is the easiest way out for us. That, you know what, watch this while I get all these other things done. But let's be mindful. We can have puzzles for them. You can have coloring books for them. You can have a paint by number, connect the dots. You can have a whole other, and also begin to help them to understand that you can only watch TV or you can only be on your phone for certain hours. Set those boundaries. Let there be a routine and let it be clear, and let there be consensus between both of you. So I wish you a beautiful and a fun and enjoyable summer as we get into the summer. And yes, please don't create a vacuum for the children. And also for parents, let's be creative about it and provide those resources for the children. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.